Hey, welcome back. Now joining us this morning is educator Bobbi Kidder, who will be leading a workshop this Friday called Everyday Talk. Good morning, Bobbi.
Good morning, Emily.
How are you today?
I'm really well, thank you.
Yes, so Everyday Talk, that's going to be your workshop. So what does that phrase mean?
Well, I was thinking about the way that you and Bobbi communicated with each other and the fluency of that, the clarity of it, and the ease of it, and that's really what everyday talk is. I've taught public speaking, and that is something we're famously afraid of, so if there's elements of public speaking in it, then people might not show up. But it is about maybe the toast that you give at a wedding, or the directions you give to somebody about what they need to do in their job, or anything that you need that bridge between confusion and clarity. And that's what good communication is, and that's what everyday talk should be.
So encouraging people to be stronger public speakers or have less fear of it?
It's not really about public speaking all the time. Now we're speaking to each other, we're having a conversation, and you still would like me to be clear and concise. You still would like me to say what I have to say and have it mean something to you. So everyday talk, sometimes people will come to this because they're low on confidence. And sometimes they'll come to it because they just need a refresher. You know, there are things that we want to learn to say more clearly, and this is the time that we get a chance to be in a safe atmosphere. There's no real consequences. And if you make a mistake, what improvisers do is they say, ta-da, and they move on.
Exactly. And the fact that everyone else is going to be learning that as well around them creates a really good atmosphere of wanting everyone to learn.
Absolutely. Oh, that's really great. I want to go back for a moment to the thing that would make me not come back to a business. You know, dirty bathrooms, of course, I would like to stay away from. But I like people who are authentically friendly. And that authenticity is part of everyday talk. It's the thing that is like, oh, hi, how are you, isn't going to be an authentic feeling for me. And if people are rude, then that's going to be a deal breaker. But people who actually have that warmth and caring, that is part of everyday talk as well. So part of it is listening then. Part of it is saying what you have to say concisely and clearly, and part of it is about listening.
And so this workshop is going to be on Friday in Phoenix, so who do you feel like could benefit from coming to this?
It is not too much. I've said 17 up. I think it is going to be a beneficial thing for anybody of any age, and the people who are registering are a wide variety of ages.
Absolutely.
And so that's a splendid feeling for me that we're going to be able to do this. And also, I really like the new eyes and the experience together. And I've had many years, you don't need to know how many, but many years of teaching where I can attest to the value of that. And so I hope that people who feel like, well, I'm not a public speaker, come and just get some confidence in your daily talk.
Absolutely. And so you're mentioning bridging the communication between generations here. So is there a specific demographic that you're aiming this toward?
It is that wide demographic. I really like intergenerational work. It's been really a very positive part of my experience as an educator.
Definitely. And why do you feel like it's important to connect those generations in our communication?
Because there's so many differences now, and if you're not curious, if you're not listening, if you're not understanding who you are, then there's going to be confusion that may cause distress. And if we can be more clear with each other, Jane Goodall said, tell your story clearly, and people will listen. And she did this all her life.
Yeah.
And so it's not age that keeps us from getting together. It's the desire.
Absolutely. And so you've been an educator here around the Rogue Valley at, RCC, at SOU. So how is that built into this experience?
Well, I've been really fortunate to travel all over the world to do what I do, and it's built into the experience that where you go, you need to find out what you need to know before you go there, so that you're not saying something that offends someone or, blowing the whole event of your being there by not knowing where you are. And that's true if you're going from here to Manhattan. You need to understand. Here's my tip: if you're at Penn Station in Manhattan, say, "Quick question," and then know where's the red line.
Yeah.
and not just belabor it with the modesty of the Northwestern. Like, excuse me, could I borrow? Could I but knowing where you are, knowing what is everyday talk where you are.
Yeah, and Bobbi, I could talk about this all morning with you, and in fact, I want to talk to you about it on Friday, but is there anything else you'd like to mention before we say goodbye to you this morning?
I think if you can show up and get on that path to confidence, if that's the thing that is going to bring you to this workshop, you're going to find a very friendly atmosphere to do so.
I love that, and maybe even a community to grow with as well in this
Good friends, you could meet good friends for life at those kinds of things, really, yeah.
Well, Bobbi, thank you so much for teaching me about it.
My pleasure.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as we said, the Everyday Talk workshop hosted by Bobbi Kidder happens this Friday from noon to 2 p.m. at the Phoenix Plaza Civic Center. Topics include asking, boundaries, reframing, and overcoming fear. There will also be another workshop in Ashland in November. For more information and to sign up for the Friday's event, head to createplayheal.com. Bobbi, thank you so much again for coming this morning.
Very welcome.
Of course, we'll be right back.